Hi there, guys. So this is a reading that I was just called to post. It's the day after Valentine's Day, right? I think it can be a little bit of a heavy day for certain groups of people. And I wanted to actually share something for people who identify themselves as the givers, the doers, the ones who, when you see someone in distress, you actually make that phone call to 911 instead of standing there frozen. The ones who try to help others, sometimes perhaps before they help even themselves. I too can relate to having gone through a pretty long period of doing that, actually. There are different wounds that, people need to address when it comes to that, but this is a reading more about what Spirit advises at this time, because we are coming upon a pretty big eclipse, right? And a lot of changes, a lot of cycles, old cycles ending, new cycles beginning, some serious energies. I am going to do a whole series about Saturn and Neptune in Aries for all the zodiac signs, and I haven't started that yet. I'll start that tonight, but I wanted to do this specific reading for those of you who are out there trying to help others understand their wounds, heal their inner child. Perhaps people who have dealt with narcissistic abuse of some sort. So this is a little bit of a serious reading, I would say. This is probably what happens when Saturn is in Aries and you happen to be in Aries, like a triple Aries. So here I am. I'm putting myself out there on the line for you guys because I love you. All right. My Chiron is in Aries. I'm an Aries sun. My Mercury is in Aries. And you know what? I don't even remember. There's another one that I've forgotten, but I got a whole lot of Aries in me. My Mars is in Aries. That's what it is. So, yeah. But I was feeling it. I was feeling your energy. I don't know who's... Yep. This is absolutely... I feel like this is for people who get a lot of tarot readings, or even people who give a lot of tarot readings, with that getting tarot readings at the back of the deck. Very interesting. Yeah, so tarot readers do tend to be givers, doers, healers. So it doesn't have to pertain to them specifically. Maybe you read for yourself. Maybe you give readings to others, and maybe you get readings from others. Maybe all of the above, right? Now, this is what's going on for you. You are dealing still with a lot of heartbreak reverberation, that energy that builds up when there's any type of heartbreak. That's where you're at. This is part of it. Justice, seeking justice. That desire for, when is karma gonna hit? When is that happening? Realizing that you have to release that to the universe, right? It's not gonna come from you, okay? Don't try to dole out justice. I think justice is coming. And justice is probably something that you are working hard to release the need for, right? Surrendering to the universe. Oftentimes when you don't see, an injustice is done to you or to someone that you love, you start seeing injustice everywhere. And there is injustice everywhere, let's face it. I know where we are, I know what year we're in, and what we're surrounded by is absolutely, if you try to think about it, your head might explode, right? But the person on your mind, or the person who gave you that heartbreak, they're feeling it now. They're beginning to feel a sense of longing and 5 of Cups. They miss you. You are full of more and more and growing spiritual gifts. You are that. Guess what? That is your karma, right? you're being gifted with more and more insight into people, into yourself, into the universe, into the secrets of the universe. So yeah, this reading is for you. I don't know who you are, and I really hope that you watch this. So how are you feeling when it comes to yourself at this time? This is a beautiful new deck that I got from Tarot's deck. Yeah, a lot of inner turmoil. 5 of Swords. Yeah, I feel a little bit of a frenetic energy, like, why is she talking about this? I'm trying to heal. The star at the back of the deck. You are healing. Healing is messy. Healing takes a whole lot of patience. And I feel like I'm on fire right now, guys. You cannot force a healing timeline. You cannot be like, I only want to heal this wound and not that wound. That is not part of it. We do not direct the way in which we heal, right? It's almost like the way it happened with me, at least, was I consciously chose to heal my attachment wound. And then it led to the appearance of lots of wounds that I was unaware of that would appear to me through my dreams, in my dream state. And then I would have to like work through them little by little. And it becomes really like a weight almost, right? And then there's the mental aspect of it, right? Where you really want to force the healing process, right? Working with my coach and, explaining to her the number of wounds that I have uncovered and how overwhelming it felt. Like, that was a big deal for me, going through things one by one, unpacking that baggage. It's a task, and it takes a lot of focus, work, energy, time, commitment, honesty. But you were on the road. I mean, I split the deck and I see the 9 of Pentacles. You're getting to this point where you're enjoying the fruits of your labor, and it is labor, right? Maybe solo, but that's okay. You're doing great. And you know what? The reason you're solo is probably because there's not a lot of people out there who are like you. Maybe you haven't met your tribe yet, your people. All right? So Spirit, can you give us some advice for how my viewer can get a little bit out of that 5 of Swords energy? Oh, I love this. I do love it. I love it because the Fool is at the back of the deck. And behind that is the 2 of Wands. And it's showing me that you need to, Spirit is asking you to embrace like a childlike vision of the world. Do you remember, I don't know if when you were a kid, you would be like, I'm going to go here, like all over the world. And I'm going to be this and that. I'm going to do this and that. That's what Spirit's asking you to do. This is a new cycle, right? In many ways. Spirit is fully aware that you've been through a lot and you're trying so hard, the Moon, to look at life differently with this Hangman, to see everything about yourself and try to heal everything, every wound, all the secrets, unblock all of it, and just sun. I just feel like you just want to be in the sun, and you want all of your shadows out there incorporated into your consciousness so that you can have better control. We've all been there. Anyone who started this journey has been there where you're like, no, I gotta finish healing. Okay, chill, because you are forgetting to live. King of Pentacles and Empress. Take some of that beautiful grounding, nurturing, provider energy, put it into yourself again. I want you to remember that you are like spiritual royalty. Everyone is, right? but you specifically, because you have worked so hard, you have labored, you have just put in a lot of effort into becoming someone who can help others heal and feel grounded in themselves, right? It's time to remember to try new things, right, with that Fool, that give you a sense of self-satisfaction. You're human, right? Remember that you need to provide for that human part of you, right? I don't know what self-love feels like for you, right? Some people feel more self-love when they exercise or like do yoga. Some people feel more in their bodies and like they're living life when they're traveling. Others create, right? They grow, like the Empress, right? They nurture things. Whether it's pouring love into animals or children or plants or a home, remember that should be reflective of the light that is within you. Like everything that you pour into should reflect light back towards you as well as into the world. I love that. I see the sun at the back of the deck. Yeah, you guys have been through a lot, and that's why you know so much, huh? All right, so Spirit, give us some more encouragement. Show us what is ahead for those who are watching this reading. I don't know if that all of that was meant to come out. Yeah, you know, you have gone through so much. You have there you are, Emperor. You have gone through a huge battle, maybe more than one, right? You're this Nine of Wands character who's coming back from, I always see this, I don't know how other people read this card, but I read it as this little poor boy, poor meaning I feel so much empathy for him because he's coming back from who knows what, right? And he's got a stick helping him. Like, this is a child, right? A child that has undergone so much, undergone so many challenges in life, unfairly, unjustly. Like, I'm almost crying because I can feel that you're like, yeah, it was not okay. Like, what I went through was not okay. Why was it okay? I don't know. I'm also just a human. But Spirit's saying it was okay because it made you into this Queen of Swords, someone who is honest, fair, just, full of truth, right? To share with others, right? To show others how to build themselves up. This Four of Wands, what's coming towards you could be a divine union, right? But it probably is, actually. I feel that. But also a union of within yourself, right? But you still need to work on letting some walls down, right? After this tower that you went through, how many towers? Who knows? You're Seven of Wands and Nine of Wands. That's someone who's built up so many walls that I bet you don't even realize. I bet you don't know that somewhere along the way, you began to close your own heart to yourself. I don't even know where I got that. That's Spirit. It's all Spirit channeling Spirit's messages. Spirit, show us some more advice for my viewer. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, this is so, you guys, I feel like I've pulled like this amazing love story. It's so beautiful. I have Queen of Cups at the back. This is you and your big, beautiful heart. You have so many gifts, so much love to share with the world. I'm like, what was my question? Man, what is coming towards you? I said before that a high level soul contract could be, hold on one second, my mom is calling. So you guys, what I had seen before with that Four of Wands was divine union, right? And I want to reiterate that because it's so beautiful. I don't even know how to process it almost. Absolutely. This is a reward that I don't know, like I've never seen it before, but I think that you've doubted it. This Nine of Swords is you losing faith in that ultimate reward. And what I see here is the Three of Cups, which, yeah, is, as you know, reunion energy. Also, when I see it like this, joy. We have the Lovers, we have Temperance, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, we have Judgment, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So gosh, you guys, some of you have this ultimate reward of a soul contract that brings you a soulmate, right? Soulmate, twin flame, where you actually reunite. What I see here is you actually reunite in the 3D and the 5D in this lifetime, after many lifetimes of, or many tries, right? Many tries to make it work out. I'm going to show you these cards. You're just here biding your time, right? Page of Pentacles. You have no idea. It's like you're so humble, and I think the reward for that is ultimate love. You know, you're gonna feel so nurtured by spirit. There is justice back here. Absolutely, justice is right there. Justice does come into play, but you're not gonna know it, because it's gonna come to you as an Ace of Pentacles, like a new opportunity. And it's a new opportunity at love, 100%. This is like, hi, there's been judgment here. You have done your work, is what I'm reading, feeling. This is spirit. You've already gone within. This is spirit saying, enough. Like, you have done so much. You have humbled yourself to the point where you think you're a beginner, right? But you've actually had lots of lifetimes. And I think somehow you know that. This Ten of Cups is coming for you with like the most beautiful union, right? And you have gone through many lifetimes trying to make it work, but you've stayed balanced. As long as you remain temperate about it and like don't try to push anything, pursuing this joy, this like, you know, there's so many people out there who believe that if you pursue your passions, it will bring you towards, you know, the ultimate, whatever that means, the ultimate joy, the ultimate goal in life, right? And that is what's coming towards you. I mean, 10 of Cups, isn't that where it's all at, really? Like, that's spiritual union. That's also what I see as right now for you, a new beginning with someone that you might have counted out, and so, yeah, I hope this helps some of you out there. I don't know who it's going to resonate with. I don't think I know you personally. So, all right, you know, like, share, let me know. You can always send me a message. Okay. All right. Take care.